Hi, Christine here. I am not a biking expert and I am very new to the gravel bike scene. This is my boyfriend's setup. Wish we were all tall like him. He has this beautiful nice frame bag. He has a front bag and he's got some rear panniers for his next trip. But anyway, being 5 feet tall, I cannot have this bag or I cannot have this bag. So us short girls really have to improvise and utilize our rear and to put our seat, like our sleeping bag and, you know, maybe our tent, and we could strap it on the back and then use our panniers this way. The problem, and a bunch of people encountered, is that these bags are very heavy in the rear. So we took bungees and strapped them on this part here to our seat post to keep that weight forward. 2 kilometers into the trail, Carmel and I lost our racks. And what we did was we carried our bike tool and we tightened all the pivot points about every 50K. We just gave them a good tighten so nothing would come loose. I'm going to show you an example on my bike. All right, so now you can see the comparison. No room in the triangle unless you would maybe get a custom bag, but is it worth it? Not sure. Very expensive. No room in your cockpit right here. I had to go with the bar bag on top of the handlebars because I gave Rivers this bag. It hits my knees. It was very cumbersome and I didn't have enough clearance through here. So that's why I went with the upper bag. Then with my rack, which I actually ran into several people this happened to. I didn't even think it was a thing. Have to take bungee cord and then take your seat post and then distribute that weight to keep that rack forward so it doesn't go flying down 2 kilometers into your trip with the vibration with this rack. Those are my tips.
What happened when your rack did fly backwards?
It ruined my derailleur, and we had to go, it ruined both of our derailleurs. We had to go and get fixed in Penticton. I had to ride from Osoyoos to Penticton in the bad gear. So we had to do a roadside repair. Carmel got me a few more gears with her trusty tools here, but another tip I've found when you're going on really rough surfaces and you're really heavily loaded in the back, you can be a little bit unstable. And being clipped in was difficult at that point. I liked having the versatility of having flat on one side so you could, you know, take your clips out when you hit some rough edges and then lay your feet over so you could have that balance in case you need to tip a little bit and save yourself. I learned the hard way there too. Thanks. I hope this gives you some good advice for short ladies or tall ladies who have the versatility of having everything.